Alright guys, this is David with KC again. We're going to be working on the green section time of Theros, and we're going to start off with Agents of Horizon. So 3-2 for 3, so a decent little body that has the ability to pay 2 in a blue to give make it keep you blocked this turn, so it's unblockable.
This card's really, really good.
It's a 3-2 body that has the chance to be unblocked, so it's a very strong body.
And also you can throw enchantments on it.
Yep, I'm fine with it.
Like the Theros Emissary that lets you draw a card when he deals combat damage to a player. It's gonna be so good.
Yep.
Take 6, I'll draw a card. Take 6, I'll draw a card. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Now we have the green promo card. I just need to... There we go. Enthausa, Cestian Hero. 5 mana, 4/5, so the body's actually really good. Whenever you cast a spell that targets it, up to 3 lands you control become 2/2 warrior creatures, and there's still a land.
That seems good.
Yeah.
That can push a lot of damage very quick.
Let's say, like I'll throw an ordeal or something on it, and oh look, I just added 6 power for 2 mana, and then I get to attack.
Ouch.
And if
it seems like it hits very hard, very quickly sometimes.
Yeah, there's a lot. And imagine if you had the spear and play with the anthem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh wow, yeah, that's true. All right, we got Arbor Colossus, is 6 for 5, which is already good. It's a reach. You can make it monstrous for 6, and when it becomes monstrous, you'll start target creature flying and opponent controls.
This literally just like this is a hysterical card. I laugh at it every time I read it.
This card is so good though. It's a 9/9 for 6 basically.
9/9 for 6 that kills a creature.
It's really good.
Hey, there's a dragon that we just went over that is really bothersome.
Shoot you down.
Yay. Okay.
Seems good.
Now we have the naturalizable set. We have Artesian Sorrow. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, and you get to scry 2.
Scry 2 is not worth 2 colorless mana.
They think scry is worth mana. Scry 2 is worth 1 mana.
Worth 1 mana, but not 2.
No, but card's good.
Fine.
Now
okay,
we have
the next
one
guy is
lead.
actually very pushed, honestly, I think. And he will see play. It's Boonster. It's a 4-2 for 3, so it's a body on its own. It has flash. Key has flash, but it can bestow. So you can flash it in on during combat on your opponent's turn, body, kill their dude, and then when they try to kill their dude, you get another body that's 4-2, so it leads back a really strong body. So you have a big body that turns into a bigger body, and then when that bigger body dies, you have another big body. Just keeps pressure.
This makes 1/1s trade with a 5/5, and then you get a 4/2 out of the deal for 3 mana.
Yeah, well, seems good. Also trades with
and also, like I said in the blue set, or in the blue cards, that blue green has a flash sub theme.
Yeah, I see that.
Next, we go over one of my favorite cards, just because of flavor. We have the Bow of Nylea, which costs 3 mana. Attacking creatures you control have Death Touch, so it makes all your guys trade, at least. And then you get to pay 2 and tap and choose 1. It has 4 different abilities to choose from. You get to put a 1/1 counter on target creature. You get to deal 2 damage to target creature with flying. You gain 2 life, or put 4 cards from your graveyard on the bottom of the library in any order. Now, the reason why there's 4 abilities is because it represents the 4 seasons of the year.
Right.
And
Spring has the +1/+1 counters, so the growth.
spring is actually the gains your life.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What's the first ability?
The winter is when you're trying to survive. The winter is when you get to
Oh, you grow. Yeah, okay, so you put a counter. Okay.
yeah.
And then 2 damage to creature with flying is fall.
Yeah, that's hunting season.
And then summer is putting.
No, summer would be the hunting season, so it's the 2 damage to flying, and then summer would be harvesting, or autumn, fall would be harvest season. So you get to put cards on the bottom of every library.
I like that flavor. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Giving all attacking creatures death touch. If it's in all creatures you control, like even your blockers have death touch, this card would see a ton of play. Since it says attacking creatures have death touch, it doesn't like as much play, but it's gonna be a limited card. I just don't know if it's gonna see standard yet.
If there's a way that you can have your creatures deal damage whenever they're attacking, just like ping a guy when they attack.
Yeah.
It could be so good.
It would be.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Centaur Battlemaster 3/3 for 5 has a rogue. When you cast a spell to target it, puts 3/1/1 counters on it. That seems pretty good.
I'm going to put an ordeal on him, or just like put the enchantment that draws a card, And just say, I'm going to have a 6/6 in play now.
I'm gonna have 6 attack, and then when I attack, it's a 7/7.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a throwback to Commune with Nature. We have a Commune with the Gods, which is reveal its top 5 cards to your library. You may put a creature or enchantment card from among them under your hand and put the rest in your graveyard. Basically, it's a pretty good card. It's especially in this set, there's a lot of creature
It's not Grizzly Salvage though.
No, because Grizzly Salvage had umbrella rights to work with.
Also, instant speed.
Yeah.
This one's for sure. We got Defend the Hearth. 2 Fog.
Yep.
Why can't you just be Fog?
Because we need flavor. And also, Defend the Hearth. Hearth just means home. So, lots of mythical stories involving a hearth. Fade into Antiquity. 3 mana, exile target artifact or enchantment. Why you know instant?
Bye bye God. you enchantment, you die. Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
Seems kind of awkward, but
It's
it works.
it's fine. I'm okay with
It
it.
actually could, if the guy do see play, it could be in the sideboard.
Yeah. Well, this is sideboard gets the red one.
Yep. Feral Invocation costs 3. Flash. Enchant creature. Enchant creature get +2/+2. So
This is the one or enchantment that buffs that's not a creature.
And I actually do like this one because it's instant speed permanent plump that you can catch your opponent. So reason why I want Warriors to do something when they come to play. Well, this one you're gonna put it on a creature that blocks, kill their guy, so you're killing their guy at the cost of this card. So once they use a removal spell and you look in their creature and their removal spell for the cost of your creature in this spell. I'm fine with that.
It's very
And
good.
I will definitely play this card.
Next, we have the final of the 5 of the color emo cards. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call them the emo cards because they just cut themselves.
Right.
Target creature you control gets +2/+2, and it fights another creature that your opponent controls. This is the worst one out of all 5 of them because it only targets if you have a green creature and they have a green creature. It's very like if you don't have
that is really bad.
yeah, if you don't have a green creature in play, this card does not work.
There it goes. That's pretty bad.
Okay.
Alright, we got Karametra's
One of my
Acolyte.
favorite cards.
Huh?
It's one of my favorite cards.
Oh yeah, it's a 1/4 for 4 that has the devotion at 1 amount of mana to your mana pool equal to the devotion to green. And I'm fine. There's a better green. There's a better mana producer in this set, but she's fine.
You're gonna run both of them, I think, because I'm trying to make a red-green ramp deck with the Planeswalker, which we'll get to in the next part. That I really want to try and make and make it work. See how it works.
I probably won't play this guy because there's better 4-drops. Because also that Planeswalker is your 4-drop slot, and there's other 4-drops you want to play over this.
Well, you don't play this guy nearly as much.
Yeah, exactly.
You play more of the guy that you're talking about, the 0/3, which we'll get to in probably a couple cards.
Yep.
Now we have the Leaf Crown Dryad. It's the cheapest of the bestow costs, actually, out of every card in the set.
And I'll play it all day.
It turns anything into a giant spider.
Yeah, and it's a 2/2 for each. For 2, I'll play it. I'll actually bestow if need to, but I'm probably just going to play the 2/2 reacher.
It can either be a
Fine.
bear with an upside, or it can make anything very good. So,
Yep, I'm fine with it. Mistcutter Hydra, one of the hate barriers of the set. That's a X00 comes with can't be countered. Says protection from blue, has haste.
this
And it comes
is
up with X1 counters.
Gaia's Revenge,
Yeah, basically.
except it's blue and not non-green. But still, can't be countered, has haste and protection from blue.
Yeah.
So
This
no
next card
Azorius
actually-
Charm, no
Yeah.
Unsummon, no bounce effects.
Right. This next card is actually really good.
Nemesis Immortals. Hey, you know that reanimation deck I was talking about? Yeah, this is
Yeah.
going in it. Because it can be a
10/10.
a 4-mana 10/10
Yeah.
the turn you play it. It's just like, don't care.
Yeah. Seems really, really good.
It's really
It's a 5/5 for 6, so it's already good. And the fact that you can pay one less each creature to clear, he's most likely going to cost 2 or 3 for 5/5. And then if you have 6, 7 creatures in the graveyard, he's a 10/10.
it's yeah.
And uncommon too. So we'll see this quite often.
And if God forbid you don't have any creatures in your graveyard, then it's a 6-mana 5/5, which is still very good.
Yeah.
Next,
Nessian Asp. 4/5 for 5. Reach. Monstrosity for 4. Cost 7. Yeah. It's divided. I'll
seven
play
mana,
that
8/9 with
outside.
reach.
Yeah.
This is actually another reference to. There's actually a creature that has 2 heads and a snake that has 2 heads in mythology. I forgot, but it's not really significant in any way. It's just kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Now we were a reprint.
Reprint.
Nissing Corsair is one of the best green creatures in M13.
God, and yeah, 3/3 for 3. Just good.
And also, it was fitting because they had a lot of Nessian
It
in
was
the
in
set.
Future Sight
Yeah,
where it first came out. Alright, so now we have the green guy, Nalia, God of the Hunt.
the
She's
worst
6/6.
one.
Honestly, she's probably a little bit better than the blue one, honestly, because
Yeah.
she will impact the board a little easier because she gives your creatures hops.
Yeah, but
she
you have
makes
to
all
actually have
your
creatures in
stuff
play for it to do anything.
Yes.
The blue one just does stuff on its own.
Yeah, so this one gives all your creatures trample. So all your big fatties that you're playing, like the Courier or any of the 5/5s and 6/6s, they have trample now. So she impacts them. So I'm fine with that.
This is-
And then and anytime she pumps it up, +2/+2. So she is definitely on the lower end of the gods, but she is better than the blue god.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about the gods. For EDH players, these are all legendary creatures, so you get to use them as part of your general.
Screw that. that's crazy.
Yeah.
Monocolor in EDH though,
Omnath.
eh.
Omnath is a thing.
I know. I
Yeah.
don't like EDH as much though.
I'm a big EDH fan. Nyla's Disciple. Whenever it enters play, you gain life equal to your devotion to green. That card can be very, very powerful.
It's minimum 2 life.
You're at least getting
Potentially
2 life and a 3/3 for 4 mana, which is always good.
Yeah, I'd play as the body and you get a random life in the middle of the match. That's fine.
Yeah.
Lead's Emissary, it's a 3/3 for 4 that has Tramp. Bestow for 6. So once again, it's gonna be one of those. I'll probably just play as a 3/3 for 4.
Yep.
It seems like all of the 3/3 for 4 bestow guys will probably just play as a 3/3 for 4.
They either give evasion of some kind or like a way to push through damage, or they're just really good on their own. So it's very flavorful and very good.
Yep.
Next we have Nylia's Present. Enchant land when it enters play, draw a card. This is actually the only one that enchant the land, and it becomes an additional. It becomes every basic land type addition.
Yeah,
to the other
I'm
cards.
actually fine with this one because it's a mana fixer.
It reminds me that, and also
So you hope
it works with Scape Shift
Yeah.
because Prison Act Omen was not enough.
That's right, but no, I'm fine with this. Is actually probably the best one out of the ones that comes to play draw a card because it can and it mana fix this.
There's actually a lot of mana fixing in this set.
So, and it's every basic type, so it's not just one, it's every. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It turns into City of Brass. I'm very fine with this card.
Yep.
Ordeal of Nalia, the green enemy that when we can actually sack it. If you do, you check for 2 basic lands and opponent play tapped. I'm also fine with this one, but I probably won't play it. But if you're playing a multiple color deck, 2 colors, 3 colors probably, I'd probably play it. But if you're playing 2 colors, I probably wouldn't worry about it because it's not worth playing the enchantment to do it. But it's a mana fix. It technically is pseudo mana fix.
Well, you forget that all the ordeals they add 3 power whenever they. So they're pretty good. They're all going to be good on their own, even if you don't use the sacrifice ability because they add the power.
Right. Yeah.
Now we have Ferris Brand Centaurs of 5 mana 3/7.
We have a lot of vanilla guys in this set.
Not really.
We've seen quite a few, well, for a regular non-core set, I've seen quite a few of them. But the next guy is insane. Polakranos, World Eater. 5/5 for 4, so it's already good. But let's go ahead and give it monstrous XX in green, so you get to any number of counters. So when it becomes monstrous, those X damage divided among as you choose among any number of target creatures that your opponent controls. Each of those creatures does damage equal to its power to him. So if you want to shoot down little guys, you want to use 4 damage. That way your Polakranos will survive, or your monsters for 5 or 6. As long as you can make them survive, you get to shoot down as many creatures you want. Seems pretty good.
This is the Hydra from the story of Hercules, where he cut off the heads of Hydras and more grow back.
Yeah.
My question is, why didn't I reprint the Promethean Hydra, which is the one that actually, when it deals damage, put 1 more counter at the end of turn? for each damage that was dealt this way. That's the exact same thing, but it actually has more flavor for the story.
Yeah.
But oh well, I guess we can live with this one. Reverent Hunter, 3 mana 1/1. When it enters battlefield, put a 1 more counter on it for equal to your devotion to green. This card's very, very pushed.
Yeah, actually, yeah, this card's very.
It's at least a 2/2 if you don't have a 1 or 2 drop.
Yeah, most likely it's gonna be a 4/4 or 5/5 with if you're playing a monocolor deck. This is once again the monocolors. Like Burning Tree Emissary is looking really good right now. The mono red and the mono green, or just having this in general, looking really good with it.
Yep. Also, this card can be good late game. Unlike a lot of the like early drops,
Well, it depends on the situation too. Because if you're in late game, you already have a board presence, and you drop this guy, you're adding to the board presence. You're walking into like a wrath, but at the same time, he is putting more pressure to your opponent to have an answer or they're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So Theros Hedonus, the 2/1 for 2, that sack it and add 3 mana to mana pool. It's a 2/1 for 2 that if you need to ramp to turn 6, turn 3, drop a 6 drop, you have access to it.
Well, don't forget you have to pay mana to do the ability.
Yeah, you have to pay 1 sack it, so but it's still, if you have a 6 drop, you can drop it. Oh, 5 drop, excuse me.
There you go.
Yeah, that's true. Do the math, bad. No.
Okay.
It's fine. It's a 2/1 for 2.
Satyr Piper, 3 mana 2/1. Target creature must be blocked this turn if able. Gives anything lore, which I'm fine with. It's a good card.
Yeah, it's a body. It's a fun body.
It controls combat in green, which is very rare.
Yeah. We have another reprint from Shards of Alara, Savage Surge.
And also from the second set in Ravnica. No, that's in the first set. Return to Ravnica.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It just looks a little bit different.
Card's great. I like the card.
Any pump spell on the set's going to be good, and this one especially is good.
Oh, yeah.
We have Sedge Scorpion.
There's that rat. There's that rat I was talking about. It's 1/1 for 1 death touch.
Do you remember the Scorpion Balaged Scorpion from Zendikar?
Balaged Scorpion, yeah.
That card's a pain.
Yeah.
This brings back memories of that, and I cringe every time I read this card.
Shit.
Because I hated it so much.
Right. Next card, Shredding Wind, does 7 damage to target creature with flying. So I guess 7's gonna be the relevant number for this card.
Monstrous cards like the dragon.
Yeah. In response to them activate, making it monstrous. Shoot it.
You can actually do it. You can also do it whenever after they've done the monstrous, and you're just like, all right, but it does exactly 7.
Yep.
Okay, we have Staunch-Hearted Warrior. 4 mana 2/2 with heroic. When it becomes targeted, you get 2 counters on it. Pretty good.
Yeah, if you target it, turns into a 4/4 plus to whoever you're targeting with. It's fine.
Next card, one of the favorites in the set.
Probably the best card in the set, honestly, for standard right now, because it has.
We need birds.
It has the keyword hexproof on it. It's a Utopian Truth.
Well, they just printed Anger of the Gods.
Yeah, and so I mean. So we have a Utopian Truth hexproof, but we lost a couple mana dorks, we lost our Vault, and we lost Absence. So this deck's lost a little speed. This costs 2. So one body that can block very well, that can't be targeted, destroyed, so you get to block these 2/2s all day, and they can't do anything in battle unless they pump their guy. And you're mana fixing in format where mana fixing is actually not as large as it was in Ravnica with Innistrad, where we had a lot of mana fixing. We lost the Bunny lands, so now we just have Scry lands and Shock lands as our mana fixing for right now. So this gives us extra mana fixing, and just 0/3 body is very, very solid.
Mm-hmm. Okay, time to feed. Choose target creature an opponent controls. Whenever that creature dies, you gain 0 life, and target creature you control fights that creature. So it could be a removal spell that also gains you value and help you raise. I'm okay with it.
It's fine. I would play it. It's technically could be a removal spell.
Now I'm going to steal your thunder and talk about the next card. Voyaging Satyr. There's a land that we're gonna get to later that says pay 2, tap, and add X mana to equal to your devotion to a color.
Yeah, love that card.
Untap that land and do it again. Basically, this can work in Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah.
Because we all know how unbroken that card is.
Yeah, it's too bad it's not an elf.
Yeah.
If it was an elf, it'd be
If it was,
insane.
if it was an elf, it's
Yeah, but there's not really elves in Magic that exist that are existing things, so in standard, when the application wouldn't work. But with the land you're talking about, it can be
yeah,
pretty
it could be really good.
Alright, so the last two cards, we got Volpine Glide, 6/5 for 6.
The trample. I
That's a
love the
giant-ass
art.
fox. Giant-ass fox, but it's fine. It's a body, I'll play it. And then last card is Warrior's Lesson. Cost 1. Until end of turn, up to 2 target creatures you control each gain. Whenever this creature does combat damage, draw a card. It's actually probably one of the better ones because
like one of the best
you're attacking
ones.
multiple guys, and once they get through, you draw cards. Seems good for green. That's really good.
Yeah. This is
I would definitely play it.
I love this card. And we'll be, because that'll be the green cards, and we'll be back soon for the multiple colored cards, and that'll be the final installment.